Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you on Business Today Television. Markets today are flat as flat can be, but lots of exciting things that are happening on individual stocks. One among them is Zydus Wellness. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the long-term chart of Zydus Wellness. Today, the stock is up 164 rupees or 8.44% to 2077. The intraday high so far was 2155. The reason why this has happened, ladies and gentlemen, is because of a very large block deal which has about 7.67% equity that is changing hands. The buyer is a very well-known fund AMC called Parag Parikh Mutual Fund. They have purchased 7.67% stake in Zydus Wellness from one of the promoter group companies called Therapsy Care LLP. Now, Zydus Wellness is in the product of nutritional space. It makes aspirational foods. It makes things that are consumed by the higher strata of society. Some of the brands that Zydus Wellness owns are Glucon-D, Complan, SugarFree, and butter, which is Neutralite. So now let's get into the details of what the block deal is. The stock price is there right in front of you. Parag Parikh Fund has purchased 46 lakh 57,000 shares at an average price of 19 rupees 50 paisa yesterday. That translates to somewhere like 7.6% stake in Zydus Wellness, and the total value of the block deal is somewhere in the vicinity of 900 crore rupees. This is the broad structure of the transaction. At 7.6% stake in Zydus Wellness, Parag Parikh Mutual Fund would be the top investor in terms of mutual funds. The other funds which have invested over a period of time in Zydus Wellness are Nippon India Mutual Fund, which controls 6.1% stake in Zydus Wellness as of March 2025. 1 year ago, this stake was 3.4%. So over the last 1 year, Nippon India Mutual Fund has raised its stake in Zydus Wellness to the extent of about 6.1% equity. Another very well-known mutual fund, Quant, has 3.8% stake in Zydus Wellness. ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund has 1.2% stake in Zydus Wellness, and there are other funds such as Baroda BNB Paribas, Bajaj Finserv Mutual Fund, Motilal Oswal Fund, which have smaller stakes. Funds such as SBI Mutual Fund, Tata Mutual Fund, Samco and Sundaram Mutual Fund have exited their holdings in Zydus Wellness over the last 3 odd months or so. Now let's look at some key statistics as far as Zydus Wellness is concerned. Market cap, as we all know, is somewhere like 12,384 crore rupees. The company in terms of its stock price hasn't performed much over the last 3 years or so, growing at a CAGR of 10.8%. Over the last 5 years, the CAGR has been 11%. So Zydus Wellness has actually underperformed the FMCG index as also the small cap index. And this is where this transaction becomes crucial. An underperforming stock in which a major fund which believes into value buying has taken a stake, which is Parag Parikh Fund, and today's volumes tell you a very strong picture. Zydus Wellness has about 131 crore rupees worth of transactions that has happened, and that plus this deal could be a precursor of a strong move in Zydus Wellness, although only time will tell. Now let's look at some other statistics as far as the company is concerned. Revenue in the trailing 12 months is 2,710 crores. Earnings are about 346 crore rupees. As far as profit after tax is concerned in the last 1 year, total debt is 324 crores, and of course the promoter ownership is pretty high, somewhere like 61%. Face value is 10. And this is how the transaction has shaped up as far as Zydus Wellness is concerned. Please keep an eye out as a long-term portfolio stock because we've seen better days as far as Zydus is concerned. In the month of July 2024, the stock had hit an all-time high of 2,471. Before that, in September of 2021, the all-time high was 2,476. So you can well see that for the last 5 years or so, the stock has done nothing for its long-term shareholders. This could be a precursor of a very strong move. So Parag Parikh Fund buying 7.6% stake in Zydus Wellness. Please keep an eye out on this stock. Should you want to take a position, please do consult an independent financial advisor as far as this particular transaction is concerned. Now let's move to the markets. You've seen the market quiet today. It's Wednesday. We are on T-1 as far as the Nifty is concerned. 24,900 is proving to be a very strong resistance for the index. The Dow down 21 points, a bit of profit booking in the IT index also. 191 down at 39,164. Remember, for the last 2 days the IT index had galloped a lot, so a bit of profit booking that's happening today. Apart from individual stocks, the market is very quiet. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the long-term chart of Hindustan Zinc. This is the top traded counter on the NSE, and that's because of a very large block deal that has happened on Hindustan Zinc in the first 1 or 2 minutes of trade. About 3,184 crores worth of Hindustan Zinc was traded in a single block deal at 459 rupees 35 per share. About 69.3 lakh shares were traded in that single transaction. So please keep an eye out on Hindustan Zinc. Bombay Stock Exchange, which is in the news because its weekly expiry has now changed to Thursday instead of the NSE, was also in news early morning. This is of course mandated by SEBI. 58 crores worth of block deal was happened in the first 1 second 1 minute of trade at 2,554, which is also the 34 EMA, and then 2 large block deals have happened on KEI Industries, one for 73 crores and one for 67 crores at an average price of 3,590 crores. So these are the 2 or 3 block deals that are happening in the market as far as early deals are concerned. Broadly, the market is flat as far as indices are concerned. 1,000 shares in the green, 1,400 shares in the red. So the sentiment is governed by bears. Overall, we track 19 indices for you. 18 of them are in a red. So Wednesday is not turning out to be a great day for bulls. In terms of record highs, you have AB Capital and Max Financial Services from the NBFC space doing pretty well. Both of them at fresh peaks. Another fresh high on MCX, 7,950. The intraday high is 8,029, as also a strong move coming into Reddington. This is the broader structure of the market. Individual stocks outperforming, but in the broader markets there is absolute quiet, nothing much happening. Thank you for watching. Remain glued to Business Today Television. There's a lot that's happening on the other side of the break. I'll be back at 2 p.m. with more details. Thank you for watching.
It's not a Birkin,